You ever notice how the internet turns the most ordinary celebrity event into the apocalypse of emotions? Like, one second you're sipping coffee, the next, boom, the world is melting down because Taylor Swift got engaged. Yeah. Travis Kelce finally locked it in, put a ring on it, and suddenly millions of people acted like their own wedding just got cancelled. Now here's the thing, it's not just about Taylor, it's about what moments like this really reveal. Because the way Swifties reacted tells us more about culture, obsession, and marketing than any PR textbook ever could. See, this wasn't just an engagement announcement. This was a chain reaction. Within hours, Instagram hit 36 million likes on that post. Fans were crying, shaking, screaming from rooftops like the Pope had just declared her the new Messiah, and none even lost her mind over it. Let me repeat that, and none. Imagine devoting your life to God, but you hear Taylor Swift got engaged and suddenly you're like, I need to text my dad right now. That's not fandom, that's religion 2.0. And the crazy part, it works. Because when emotions hit maximum volume, you don't just watch an announcement, you live inside it. Take the high school example. At an all-girls Catholic school, the staff literally stopped class to announce Taylor's engagement. Like, forget math, forget God, we've got a bigger curriculum, Swift Studies. Why? Because inside fandoms, news doesn't spread like normal gossip, it spreads like gospel. Every reaction video, every rooftop scream, every theory, TikTok wasn't just about Taylor. It was a way to signal, I belong to this tribe. And that belonging, that we're all crying together over someone else's love life, is more powerful than any marketing campaign money could buy. But let's not pretend it's all innocent. When you zoom out, you start to see how tightly this is woven into a bigger machine. Taylor doesn't just drop personal milestones, she drops them like hidden tracks on an album. Engagement to tour, to merch, to narrative arc to repeat. Someone even joked she'll fake a pregnancy just to sell out the next stadium run. Sounds ridiculous until you realize it's not. Because Beyoncé already flipped pregnancy into a halftime spectacle. Why wouldn't Taylor turn life events into tour themes? It's not just love, it's logistics. And the emotions? Their currency. Think about that TikToker who had to pull her car over on the highway because she was crying too hard to drive. You know what that really is? Free advertising. That clip hits For You pages, racks up millions of views, and suddenly every single scroll reminds you, Taylor isn't just engaged, she's the cultural weather. You can't escape it. It's like pumpkin spice season but with better SEO. And speaking of timing, isn't it wild that her engagement dropped the same day pumpkin spice latte returned? Coincidence? Or did Starbucks and Swifties just merge into one mega cult? White Girl Infinity Stone unlocked. Now here's the kicker, even mainstream outlets joined in. CBS reporters lost composure, People magazine framed it as a win for millennials, and entire rooms of fans filmed themselves crying like they'd just been drafted into battle. And that's the hidden trick when media, fans, and platforms all amplify the same moment it stops being news. It becomes history. Not Taylor Swift got engaged, but we all lived through the engagement. And history, once you're inside it, doesn't feel optional. It feels necessary. But step back for a second. Isn't this the exact same energy cults thrive on? You forget they exist for a while, then one big event hits, and suddenly you're reminded, oh yeah, this thing is massive, and it has the power to pull you in whether you like it or not. Fandoms, religions, even brands, they all run on the same battery. Collective emotion. The difference is just the face on the poster. So here's the question. Is Taylor Swift actually getting married, or are we all just participants in the greatest live-action marketing campaign of our generation? Doesn't matter which side you choose. What matters is this. If an engagement can stop classrooms, hijack highways, and make nuns cry, then maybe we're not just watching celebrities anymore. Maybe they're writing the script of our lives, and we're just reacting on cue. And that's the real story. Not Taylor's ring, not Travis Kelce's touchdown. The real story is how a single photo online can control the emotions of millions. That's power. That's the game. And whether you love it or hate it, you're already playing.